Welcome aboard to Top Trends and Emerging Technologies.
Top trends of things in IoT. Here are the top emerging in IoT: edge computing IoT integration, agricultural IoT or agritech, IoT security enhancement, artificial intelligence thing or AIoT, supply chain and logistic IoT, smart city infrastructure, smart home ecosystem. These emerging IoT trends are driving transformation across industries, improving productivity, security, and convenience. The rapid pace of development in IoT technology is likely to bring even more advancement in the near future with enhanced interconnectivity and real-time data processing at the forefront.
Blockchain technology. So what is a blockchain technology or a blockchain? So a blockchain is a decentralized distributed digital ledger technology that securely records transactions across many computers. You can imagine it as a public notebook that everyone can read but no one can change without everyone else agreeing to it. Key features of blockchain. So, of course, unlike the traditional centralized systems such as government and banks, in blockchain, there is no central authority. Everyone in the network can verify the transaction. So, in terms of transparency, all transactions are publicly visible and cannot be altered. In terms of security, blockchain uses a cryptographic techniques to ensure that the transactions are encrypted and linked into blocks that are nearly impossible to change once added. So, how does a blockchain work? So of course, first is the transaction. A user must initiate the transaction, such as sending cryptocurrencies, for example, Bitcoin. And then the verification process, the transaction is verified by the participants in the network through a consensus mechanism, such as proof of work or proof of stakes. Once verified, the transaction is grouped with other transactions into a block. Once the new block is added to the existing chain of blocks, making it a permanent part of the ledger. So once the process is completed, the blockchain is now publicly visible to its users. So the cases or use cases of blockchain. So the most popular today is cryptocurrency. A blockchain powers Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital currencies. So in terms of supply chain, blockchain allows businesses to track goods from origin to a destination, ensuring transparency. Smart contracts. These are self-executing contracts written into codes that will automatically execute agreements when conditions are met without intermediaries. So advantage of blockchain. So of course, security. Blockchain is more secure than the traditional database due to its cryptographic nature. Efficiency. It eliminates the need for intermediaries, reducing the time and transaction cost. Trust. It is transparent and immutable structure. So blockchain is transparent and immutable structure. So it fosters trust among its users. Challenges of blockchain. So one of challenges of blockchain is the scalability. Blockchain network, especially the most popular ones or publicly available ones such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and others, can have a slower transaction speeds as a network grows or as the network grows. Regulation. Even until today, the government and regulatory bodies are still figuring out how to manage the blockchain technology and its associated risk. So overall, the blockchain is a transformative technology that offers greater security, transparency, and efficiency. So despite its challenges such as regulation, management, and scalability, it has a potential to revolutionize the industries such as finance or the whole supply chain industries.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My presentation is on cloud computing and why it's a leading trend in IT. We'll explore its impact, major trends, benefits, and what the future holds. By the end, I hope you have a clear understanding of why cloud computing is crucial for businesses today and how it continues to shape our digital landscape. To start, let's briefly define what cloud computing. Essentially, cloud computing allows us to access and use a variety of computing services like servers, storage, and databases over the internet instead of relying on local infrastructure. Organizations use the cloud to run operations more flexibly and cost effectively. There are three main types of cloud services. There's the infrastructure as a service, platform, and software as a service, each serving different IT needs. Growth of cloud computing. Cloud computing has seen remarkable growth across industries in recent years, and it shows no signs of slowing down. With the rise in remote work and the need for scalable solutions, the cloud has become essential for organizations of all sizes. Here we see some key drivers beyond its rapid adoption: the need for flexible IT infrastructure, cost savings, and the push toward digital transformation. Major players like AWS or the Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud are leading the way, and cloud technology continues to expand its influence across industries. Benefits of cloud computing. There are several compelling benefits of adopting cloud computing. First is scalability. Businesses can quickly scale up or down according to their needs. Cloud computing is also cost efficient, allowing companies to avoid upfront costs of infrastructure and instead pay as they go. Another key benefit is accessibility. The cloud allows remote access to resources, which is invaluable for global or remote teams. Additionally, cloud services help maintain business continuity with redundancy and automatic updates managed by the provider, ensuring organizations have the latest technology without extensive IT overhead. Next is the major cloud trends in 2023 to up to date. Let's now look at some of the latest trends in cloud computing that are shaping IT in 2023 and beyond. First, hybrid and multi-cloud strategies have become more common, allowing companies to combine public and private cloud resources for better flexibility and security. Edge computing is another big trend. Processing data closer to the source improves performance or real-time applications. We're also seeing a growing use of AI and machine learning within cloud services, which offers businesses powerful tools for automation and insights. Serverless computing is simplifying operations by letting developers focus on code without managing servers. And lastly, enhanced security models are strengthening data protection as cloud adoption grows. Next is the role of cloud computing and digital transformation. Cloud computing plays a central role in digital transformation initiatives by providing the infrastructure for new technologies like IoT, big data, and AI. The cloud enables companies to innovate faster and respond to market changes more effectively. This in turn improves customer experiences as businesses can deliver new features and services more rapidly. The cloud is also empowering IT departments to drive innovation, making it a key enabler for companies striving to become more data driven and agile in today's competitive landscape. And now, challenges in cloud computing. Despite its advantages, cloud computing presents some challenges that organizations need to address. One of the main concerns is data security and privacy. It is the storing sensitive data on external servers brings some risks. Compliance with regulations like GDPR or HIPAA is also essential and can add complexity to cloud adoption. Another challenge is vendor lock-in, which can make switching providers difficult. Finally, some companies face issues with latency and downtime, which can impact performance, especially for applications with real-time needs. Addressing these challenges is crucial for making the most of cloud technology. Next is case studies in cloud success. Here, I'd like to highlight some real-world examples of companies using cloud computing to achieve remarkable results. Netflix, for instance, have, relies heavily on AWS. Again, it's the Amazon Web Services to stream to millions of users worldwide, ensuring scalability and resilience. Spotify uses Google Cloud for advanced data processing and recommendation engines that personalize the user experience. Coca-Cola leverages Microsoft Azure for analytics, helping to streamline operations and improve decision making. These examples show how cloud computing can support different business goals and needs. Essential and can add complexity to cloud adoption. Another challenge is vendor lock-in, which can make switching providers difficult. And finally, some companies face issues with latency and downtime, which can impact performance, especially for applications with real-time needs. Addressing these challenges is crucial for making the most of the cloud technology. Next is case studies in cloud success. Here, I'd like to highlight some real-world examples of companies using cloud computing to achieve remarkable results. Netflix, for instance, relies heavily on AWS. Again, it's the Amazon Web Services to stream to millions of users worldwide, ensuring scalability and resilience. Spotify uses Google Cloud for advanced data processing and recommendation engines that personalize the oh, user experience. Coca-Cola leverages Microsoft Azure for analytics, helping to streamline operations and improve decision making. These examples show how cloud computing can support different business goals and needs. And next is the future of cloud computing. As we look to the future, cloud computing will continue evolving to support new and innovative applications. For example, quantum computing is beginning to make its way into the cloud, allowing companies to experiment with next generation computing capabilities. Sustainability is also a focus. Many cloud providers are working towards energy efficient data centers and carbon neutrality. Automation is another key area, with AI driven management tools making cloud operations even more efficient. And finally, we're seeing more specialized cloud services tailored to industries like healthcare and finance, providing custom solutions that address specific regulatory and operational needs. And why cloud computing is essential for IT teams. For IT teams, cloud computing is transformative. It provides a flexible platform for faster development cycles, especially with DevOps and CI/CD, or the continuous integration and continuous deployment practices in the cloud. Cloud services enable real-time collaboration among distributed teams and support data-driven decision making with powerful analytics tools. As new technologies like AI, blockchain, and IoT emerge, the cloud provides the necessary infrastructure to adopt and integrate them quickly. This adaptability makes cloud computing essential for IT professionals aiming to stay agile and competitive. To wrap up, um, cloud computing is clearly here to stay, and it's great and is increasingly essential to modern IT operations. It provides the flexibility, scalability, and innovation support that organizations need to thrive in a digital first world. Moving forward, adopting a strategic approach with hybrid and multi-cloud models along with a strong emphasis on security will be crucial for getting the most out of the cloud. As we've seen, the cloud will continue to evolve, and its promises exciting developments for IT and business innovation alike. So, thank you for all your attention. I hope you found this presentation informative.
Why AI is one of the top trends. AI is one of the top trends because it is rapidly transforming how industries operate, driven by advanced and computing power, large datasets, and improved algorithms. Here are a few reasons. Number one, automation of tasks. AI enables automation in repetitive labor-intensive tasks, making processes faster and reducing errors. This has major implication in manufacturing, customer service, and even knowledge work. Number two, data-driven insight. Businesses can analyze vast amounts of data, with AI uncovering patterns and insight that were previously hard to find. This allows for better decision making and personalized experiences. Number three, generative AI. Capabilities tools like ChatGPT and image generation models have popularized AI by showcasing its creative potential, helping create content, answer complex queries, and even assist in artistic field. Number four, cost, efficiency, and scalability with AI. Companies can scale operation without a proportional increase in cost as machines handle a growing workload without the need for large new investment and personnel. Number five, healthcare advancement. AI is enabling breakthrough and personalized medicines, drug discovery, diagnostic, and patients monitoring, contributing significantly to healthcare innovations. Number 6, strategic advantage companies and countries view AI as critical to competitive advantage, leading to increased investment and push for AI expertise and application across sectors. Because of these transformative capabilities, AI has become a top focus businesses, government, and researchers globally.
Good evening. Tonight I will be discussing about robotics technology. About robotics. Why robotics is a trend in technology? Robotics is increasingly recognized as a significant trend in technology due to its rapid advancements and integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning. These technologies enhance the capabilities of robots, making them more efficient, flexible, and autonomous. As industries seek to automate process to improve productivity and reduce cost, the demand for robotic solutions continues to grow. Moreover, the global shift towards automation in various sectors, including manufacturing, healthcare, and logistics, is driving the adoption of robotics. The operational stock of industrial robots has been increasing significantly, reflecting a broader trend toward automation in the workforce. This trend is not just limited to industrial applications. Robotics is also making inroads into everyday life, influencing how we interact with technology at home and in our communities. Advantage of robotics in our generation. Number 1. Increased efficiency. Robots can perform tasks faster and with greater accuracy than humans, which leads to improved productivity across various industries. This efficiency is particularly beneficial in repetitive or hazardous tasks, where robots can operate without fatigue. Number 2. Enhance safety. By taking over dangerous jobs, robots help reduce workplace injuries. For instance, in manufacturing and construction, robots can handle heavy lifting and operate in hazardous environments, ensuring human workers are kept safe. Number 3. Cost reduction. Over time, the use of robots can lead to significant cost savings for businesses. By automating processes, companies can reduce labor costs and minimize errors, which can be costly. Number 4. Improve quality. Robots provide consistent quality in production processes, as they are designed to perform tasks with high precision and repeatability. This leads to better products and services. Number 5. Collaboration with humans. The rise of collaborative robots, or cobots, allows robots and humans to work together in shared spaces, combining the strength of both. While robots handle repetitive tasks, humans can focus on areas requiring creativity and decision making. So in summary, robotics is transformative technology that enhances efficiency, safety, and quality in various sectors, making it a crucial trend in our modern world. As we continue to innovate and integrate these technologies, their impact on our daily lives and work practices will only grow. Thank you.
Have you ever noticed that whenever we browse on our phones, whether on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or shopping apps like Shopee or Lazada, it feels like everything we see is tailored just for us? For example, when we open Facebook, the stories or posts that appear first are often from friends we interact with most. On YouTube, we get recommendations from our favorite singers or bloggers, even if we aren't subscribed to them. Sometimes it can feel a little eerie, almost like someone is watching our every move because the recommendations are so accurate. But don't worry, your online activities are safe. This personalized experience is all made possible by machine learning. So, what exactly is machine learning? Machine learning is a field of technology where computer systems are designed to learn and adapt by themselves. Instead of following explicit instructions, they use algorithms and statistical models to analyze patterns in data and make inferences. In other words, machine learning allows computers to recognize patterns and make predictions based on past information. Here's how it works on basic level. Imagine we want a computer to distinguish between a banana and an apple. First, we show it pictures of both fruits. Then computer analyzes these images and remembers them. Later, it can recognize which one is a banana and which one is an apple even without labels. And how does machine learning apply to our daily lives? On social media, it helps us see content based on our previous searches and interests. When we use search engines, it filters results, improving the accuracy of what we're looking for. On a larger scale, banks use machine learning to detect fraud by analyzing online activity. It also uses biometric systems, adding a layer of security to online transactions. In healthcare, machine learning assists with sorting patient data and even diagnosing diseases. With machine learning, we're able to develop more advanced technologies that make life easier and more efficient. Just a quick note, while machine learning might replace some jobs like factory work, IT support, and customer service, the positive impact of it brings to our lives often outweighs the drawbacks.
Introduction to augmented reality. Augmented reality is a technology that overlays digital content on the real world, enhancing the user's perception and interaction with their surroundings. AR uses devices like smartphones, tablets, or AR glasses to display digital images, text, and animations of real world environments. Key components of AR technology. Hardware: AR-compatible devices such as smartphones, tablets, smart glasses, and headsets. Software: AR applications and platforms that manage digital overlays and user interactions. Computer vision enables real-time recognition and tracking of objects in the physical world. Sensors, GPS, cameras, and accelerometers help in detecting user location and movements. Types of augmented reality. Mark-based AR uses QR codes or images as markers. Markerless AR based on GPS, accelerometers, and other location data. Projection-based AR project digital images onto physical surfaces. Superimposition-based AR replaces the original view of the augmented view. Applications of augmented reality is through gaming, popular examples like Pokemon Go, healthcare, surgical visualizations, patient education. Education, interactive learning, anatomy lessons. Retail, virtual try-ons, furniture placements in homes. Navigation, direction overlaid onto roads and buildings. Benefits of augmented reality are enhance user engagement, interactive and immersive experiences, increase efficiency, improves training, education, better data visualizations, allow users to visualize complex information easily, accessibility, real-time assistance for individuals with disabilities. Challenges and limitations of ARs are technical challenges, privacy concerns, user adaptation costs. In the conclusion, augmented reality stands as a top emerging technology for its transformative impact across various industries, enhancing user experiences through immersive, interactive environments. As it continues to evolve alongside advancements in mobile computing and AI, AR offers information technology professionals significant opportunities for innovation, securing its role in shaping future digital experiences.
Hi, so let's dive deeper in the world of cybersecurity. So, as we are all familiar of this topic, we all know that cybersecurity is the practice of protecting computer systems, networks, or any sensitive data or information from digital attacks, damage, or unauthorized access. We know that as the world increasingly it relies on technology for communication, business, and everyday tasks, cybersecurity has become important or essential for keeping data safe from hackers, malwares, any type of phishing techniques, and other online threats. So, what are the key aspects in cybersecurity that keeps on emerging? So, first we have threat detection and prevention. So, cyber threats are becoming more sophisticated nowadays, leading to an increased focus on threat detections and preventions. Technologies nowadays like machine learning and artificial intelligence or AI, they are increasingly used to identify patterns and detect unusual behaviors that may indicate potential cybersecurity threats. Um, an example of a real life scenarios, for example, a bank or a financial services company experience, unusual login attempts late at night, after office hours. So, an example is using AI based threat detection tools, or we also have IDS or intrusion detection system. So, those tools, it helps the company identifies unusual patterns, such as login attempts from unknown locations and large data downloads as well. So these indicators suggest potential data exfiltration. And the company systems, normally after they detect those unusual logins or threats, the company system isolates the affected accounts of the users and send alerts to the cybersecurity team. So it allows them to investigate it and prevent a data breach before a sensitive data is compromised. So, what are the key aspects in cybersecurity that keeps on emerging? So, first we have threat detection and prevention. So, cyber threats are becoming more sophisticated nowadays, leading to an increased focus on threat detections and preventions. Technologies nowadays like machine learning and artificial intelligence or AI, they are increasingly used to identify patterns and detect unusual behaviors that may indicate potential cybersecurity threats. Um, an example of a real life scenarios, for example, a bank or a financial services company experience, unusual login attempts late at night, after office hours. So, an example is using AI based threat detection tools, or we also have IDS or intrusion detection system. So, those tools, it helps the company identifies unusual patterns, such as login attempts from unknown locations and large data downloads as well. So these indicators suggest potential data exfiltration. And the company systems, normally after they detect those unusual logins or threats, the company system isolates the affected accounts of the users and send alerts to the cybersecurity team. So it allows them to investigate it and prevent a data breach before a sensitive data is compromised. Second, we have cloud security. So this involves protecting data in multi-cloud or hybrid cloud environments. For example, Google Drive or OneDrive. So this ensures secure access and addressing issues like data breaches and compliance. For example, or a real life scenario, um, an e-commerce company, for example, Lazada or Shopee. Um, for example, if they move a data storage and applications to their multi-cloud environment, storing customer data, transaction histories, and analytics across different cloud providers. For example, they have a misconfigured cloud storage, which could expose customer information. The security team can implement an automated configuration management tools to monitor for misconfiguration. So it will send an alert to the security team that there's an incident happen. So there is so the resolution to that incident, for example, they will use encryption and identify management tools to ensure that only authorized user can access their data, protecting it from exposure before unauthorized access will occur. Third, we have zero trust architecture. So zero trust architecture, this is a model. It assumes that no user or any device, even those inside the network or inside the company, can access their data, meaning it is set to default that all users are blocked, even if you are a part or employed in that company. So if you need permission, so if you need to access that data, you need permission so you can tag as a user that can be trusted. In this architecture, the access to the company's data and resources is only limited as well to what is necessary for each user or what you are tasked to do. So other technology related to this are the one-time pins and the MFA, the multi-factor authenticator, where it authenticates the user, making sure that the one accessing the application or the data is really the authorized user. Next we have the MITRE attack. So the MITRE attack is the acronyms attack stands for adversarial tactics, techniques, and common knowledge. So when it comes to this framework, um, it organized those tactics and techniques into categories, including initial access, privilege escalations, lateral movements, and it provides a blueprint for the cybersecurity analyst to know what happened. They also It also helps the analyst to stimulate or detect and they will know how to respond to threats more effectively as well. Next, we have endpoint security. So, in endpoint security, it protects individual devices like laptops, smartphones, tablets, and Internet of Things devices from cyber threats. This is regardless if you use your personal device, such as your personal mobile phone or personal laptop. Um, they use this in endpoint security technology so they can manage all of the devices you associated in the organization's network. So in this technology, normally it uses antivirus software, firewalls, and advanced detection tools as well to prevent unauthorized access, detect malwares, and other cyber threats as well from infecting these devices. So the main purpose is to ensure that all endpoints, endpoints, it means that these devices known as endpoints, it can be an entry point, it can be an entry point for the attackers, right? So they use this kind of technology to help prevent data breaches and maintain the over security of the organization. Last, we also have regulatory compliance and privacy. Laws and regulations like the GDPR in Europe, which a regulations how to handle data from storing to removing and archiving data. Also HIPAA. This is a law or regulation when it comes to handling data in healthcare industry, and CCPA. They create strict guidelines around data privacy and security practices. So compliance with these regulations requires constant adaptation as new regulations are implemented as well. For example, a large online store in the Philippines, for example, Shopee. So Shopee collects and stores customer information, including our names, our contact details, addresses, our purchase history through its membership program and online store. So as the company collects and processes personal data, it is required by the Data Privacy Act to protect customer data and respect privacy rights, right? So, if an organization in the Philippines fails to comply with the Data Privacy Act (DPA) and neglects to have an effective data protection officer, which we call DPO, or sufficient privacy safeguards, it can face several serious consequences, such as fines, criminal liabilities, and this will also a reputational damage and such. All right, so those are all the key aspects that I think I need to discuss why cybersecurity keeps on emerging or evolving. Since those areas, it responds to emerging threats and technology changes. That's why the cybersecurity industry keeps on innovating and adapting continually. But the main focus of the cybersecurity industry is staying ahead of cyber criminals, which means that cybersecurity itself must be as dynamic and evolving as the threats it seeks to mitigate. Um, there are so many key aspects you need to know, but I think this is the main key aspect that I need to discuss. Our group have so much topics to discuss, but this is all for now. Again, thank you for your active listening and have a great day ahead. See ya.